Ooh, War Dragon's Throat. This shouldn't appear in here, isn't it? Let's turn it off first. Hey, you guys look worn out. We'll reach Dragotown soon, so hang in here. Dragotown? Wow! It looks like the sky has a ceiling. I've never seen anything like this before. What you see up there is a huge rock mass in the marble forest, where now above a smaller rock mass connected by the large rock pillar in the forest. This rock mass has a mysterious propulsion system that enables it to move freely, you know. I thought the forest was driven naturally, so that was not the case? Of course not. It collided with the rock masses around it. If it was like that, it's moving while slightly adjusting the angle to avoid collisions. Wow. The more I listen to your story, the more ridiculous it gets. It's too much for my brain. By the way, you say that the power that propels this place is coming from a vital point of the War Dragons. You wonder what exactly it is. A vital point of the War Dragons? Ah, it's that thing. Oh. May I take a screenshot? What's that? Is this something special? It's hard to explain. Let's just go down and ask the chieftain grandpa. Come on. What's that? A golem? Cool, right? This place is like a gateway to Dragontown. Dragons and cool Nubians come here too. So let's try what's created to guard and defend it. Huh. Wow! Amazing! I can't believe that someone is able to create something like this! I sound a little bit cracked. Oops. Huh. I was the one who created this thing! No way! Huh? You think world dragons are like primitives? We have learned and used various technologies in your world before. This is nothing, really. I made this thing almost as powerful as the adventurer who protected the Dreadbog, a town in the human world. Do you want to try fighting it? No. Thank you. I don't want to cause some trouble. A lot of troubles, I mean. Okay, I forgot that you're tired now, sorry. Anyways, can we just go to the town already? I'm tired too. Alright. I'll take you there now. Well, just come here when you feel like fighting it. It's always ready when there are no intruders, of course. Dummy? Alright, make sure you got this place well, okay? Is it a dummy or a fightable boss? I don't know. Probably the second option. Wow! Town of the World Dragons! Dragontown! Now there we go with this fancy place, man. This is finally a save point. Told ya there's gonna be a save point, but it's not World Dragon's Throat. This sounds pretty orientic, not gonna lie. Grandpa, I'm back. I brought some visitors from another world here. Some of them are slightly injured. Can you take a look at them? Let me introduce you to Grandpa Atu, the leader of this town. Well, I call him Grandpa though, but actually he's my grandpa's brother. My granduncle, I guess? He's a daughter and the chieftain of the War Dragon tribe. Hi. Oh, rare humans from another world. Your wound seems to have been treated with the first aid. Well, it's better to treat them properly though. Let me see. Sorry. I might just realize that I haven't introduced myself properly. Well, you see, we have a Umanos warrior that has become a fraudulent here, and we have... Oh my! A living Lizzie, already rare here. What's more surprising that is you are a rare species. Huh? Hey, who's follow me? Looks like a Lizzie. If you're a leader, let me see being to our world, right? Don't tell me that you never met the Kool-Aid before. The Kool-Aids. Yeah, I've met them before. The human species, they are very greedy, even though they're small. Sorry, I forgot about them because we war dragons didn't interact much with them. Anyways, I'm glad that you made it here. Make sure you got a good rest. Grandpa, you're right. Cornubians has invaded our territory. It seems that they are not only coming from the craters. They are not only coming from the crater, okay. Those darn Cornubians! So they have noticed this rock mass while wandering around this rock mass up there. They may be targeting the system that propels this rock mass, or even the vital point of the war dragons. Oh! Wait, I need to take a screenshot of this. I need to make use of it. So you guys can see the buttons when I'm kind of like editing this. The vital points of the war dragons? The vital point of the war dragons you mean is the big chunk that is dripping outside, right? What in the world is that? It's a cocoon in which the new king dragon sleeps. It carries the rock mass on which the Umanos lives and moves with it. It doesn't only maintain the war dragon's territory, but it also emits waves that enable the war dragons to adapt the environment here. That means it's really important, right? Yeah. Besides, these waves are also the power source of the propulsion system that allows the war dragon's territory to move. If it falls into the hand of Cornubians, both the Umanos world and war dragons will be destroyed. That's why we've been desperately protecting it. Propulsion system? Oh gosh, my voice cracked. Give me a second. By the way, you say that the war dragons built the propulsion system here. Did you already have the such skills when you were in our world? I might sound very rude, but from what I've heard, the war dragons really don't seem to be capable of doing such a thing. That's understandable. Humans seems to believe that there's not even a shred of intelligence in us. That's because almost all of the war dragons who went out to the human world were uncivilized. But many war dragons have learned about humans and various skills since we were in your world, and we've established an advanced civilization. Well, we're not good at developing a new or original technology though. The propulsion system that enables this rock mass to move is what we created by combining the magic art and darken and labyrinth science that we've learned in your world. I see. DC? You called me a DC earlier. What kind of species is it? At first, we were unable to complete the propulsion system with just skills we've learned in your world, and whenever we hit a dead end, the most tech-savvy species that also knows how to use magic in this world offered to help us, and it was the Lazies. Ah! It's an amazing species. I wonder if Anuna would be genius if its memory comes back. However, that was like hundreds of years ago. There's no more Lizzie in the World Dragon's world now. The entire species has been captured and manipulated by Cornubias, sending out as their frontline troops to invade various places. I see. Choose. I have no questions. Why this time there's no, what should I call it? The blue thing that indicates the gray thing that indicates whether you are done or not. Grandpa, I'm thinking of taking them to the vital point of World Dragons. What do you think? I'm sure Cornubians are targeting that scene as well. I'm sorry, but do you mind helping to protect it? Of course. I say if we're going to find Cornubias, we need to know more about this world. Well, we'll go. Wait a minute. Take this with you. I'm sure it'll be useful there. You have received World Dragon's handprint from Little Atu. Wow. Neat. We got more and more items in the main quest, dude. Oh, that's already it? That's already it? Wait, what? I haven't